Yes, you're locked into Urban Smash TV. I've got the lovely Karen. Hello.
Hey.
How are you?
I am good. I'm good.
Yeah, all good. Okay, I'm going to start off with an icebreaker question.
Oh, dear.
Okay, this is just a random question. This is just to, you know, get you a bit more comfortable. Sorry. Okay.
I was thinking of the answer.
I don't know. What is one of your weird quirks?
I don't know. What's quirky about me? My friends probably said she herself is quirky. I don't know. I probably would say, like, honestly, I was born in Africa, so my accent is different. It sounds British now because I've been here for so long, but there's still certain words I can't say properly.
Like, which words would that be?
Oh, my friends are so gonna love this. I could never used to say the word when you're in debt or something. I used to say something different. And then, there's so many other words. But we'll be walking and shopping, or we'll be, I don't know, be rehearsing, dance rehearsals, and then I'll say a word like, Karen, what do you mean? I said that word, and they'll start laughing. So that's been one of my weirdest things, I'd say.
Do you know what I have to say? I love that you kind of, because you have the African accent mixed with the British accent. It's made this kind of lovely new accent.
Literally.
And it's lovely, like it's good. So I wish I sounded more like that rather than kind of Cockney. But it's great. So wait, where are you originally from?
So I am from Burundi, it's East Africa, but being young, we travelled around East Africa. So I've got family in different parts of it, but my originality is from Burundi. Yeah.
Oh, do you not think you'll do the face or Britain Island's Next Top Model?
I don't know. I'm growing spiritually, and I walk that way. So if spiritually it feels right, I'll do it. If they apply again and they say yeah, do it, and I'll do it. But because I want to just sub into accepting that I am a model and I can model and there is a market for me. When they approached me back then, I just didn't see a model, I didn't believe a model. Everybody else said I was, and they shot a model. And I'm like, look, you can do it. I'm like, you know, so I never really understood that. But it's only recently, in fact last year, April, that I thought, okay, I can do this. Now I looked at pictures and I was like, yeah, I can be a model. But before then, when they asked me, I was just like, nah.
Because it's such a, I mean, have you seen, like, have you been watching some of the series of The Face and the Britain and Ireland's Next Top Model? Yeah,
I mean, in fact, half the girls that are on The Face I've worked with, I've shot with, I see them all the time.
Yeah.
And they loved it. Obviously, there's ups and downs, but yeah, I watched America's Next Top Model when Tyra, series 1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
Up to 19, 20,
well,
25, whatever they're up to.
I watched every episode of The Face, because of course you're learning from the best of the best. It's Naomi, so I watched that as well. So yeah, no, I make sure I educate myself, but I don't just watch stuff on TV. I also follow certain models personally on Instagram, on the blogs. Some models that I relate to or have a similar background that, you know, that I can kind of, or someone who's, for example, who's in a field that I want to major at.
Yeah.
So I will follow certain models. So yeah. It helps.
Because it's such a weird, like, would you think you'll be able to, like, kind of go through, because it's such a grilling process that they have to go through, like, you have to do this task, and it's kind of like you're very much on display, like everyone can see your picture, they critique you there and then. I mean, do you think that you would be able to handle that kind of, or do you think it's a good thing to have that kind of pressure on you? I
think
as a model?
Yeah, no, I think because the journey I've had now, or the journey I'm going through now, I do that already. Like you I don't know, you turn up to a set and you have to work with a chair, and the shoot is just sitting down, and you have to work with a fan, and you have to work with I have this big wooden thing around my neck, and you just got to make it work. So I've had that, being on set and that kind of stuff I can deal with that, and dealing with negativity I can deal with that because you hear it all the time, especially on Facebook. People like your picture, don't like, oh, she looks like a man, oh you could hear all sorts. But I think the part I will struggle with is media, the outside media. Like if you wake up in the morning and use the newspaper and it's like a bad thing or a negative thing, not as it will be. I think I more struggle with that kind of stuff because I sort of like my freedom in a sense. I mean, I'm out there now, but I'm not really out there. So I can still like sit on the train and just be like, yeah, disrupt my music. Whereas if people know me, I know it's just like, you know. So I think that part of the judges and stuff, I think I'll be okay because I've been through enough to know my way around the camera and to. But it's always good to grow. Yeah.
So where did it all start with the modelling? When did you kind of, was there like a day where you made the decision and be like, oh, do you know what, I think I would like to go into this career? Or was it kind of, you know how some people kind of just fall into it?
Yeah.
You know, so which one was it? How was your path?
Most people know me as a dancer.
Yeah.
So as a dancer, you have to kind of keep turning your look. You have to make it work. And if you're black and you're ethnic, we call it the token black girl or black boy. You have to, there's always just one of that race basically and a job.
Yeah.
And so being around it, I knew that I had to keep current. So I have a lot of amazing gay friends, and they're very straightforward. They're like, Karen, we're today to shave your hair. I was like, with shave your hair? I was like, no. They're like, just do it. So I thought, you know what, my hair's breaking anyway. Let me go shave it. Went to Waffle Stop, never forget it. Sat there, and the woman was like, you ready? I was like, could you take it in levels, please? And then she just went down, and she went down, and she went out. And I was like, okay, cool. And then I was just like, I did it, but inside I was, to be honest, I'm from an African background, so I've grown up with that hair. Yeah. You know, I should grow up, you just shave your hair before you go to boarding school. Yeah. So I was actually used to that. And then they shaved it all off, and I was just like, okay, cool. So then after like 2-3 months, started to come out of the house, and then kind of got used to it, and started getting more work dance-wise, and working more, and it's okay, cool. And then as a dancer, you shoot images for your portfolio, and as you do that, you put them on Facebook. Yeah. Photographers see it, and they're like, hey Karen, do you want to shoot? I was like, huh? Do you want to shoot? I was like, what's that? Testing? We call it testing. So basically, Karen, there's models and there's testing. So that's when it started. And there's a photographer, his name is Jason Grant, which I haven't even heard of. I haven't seen him, sorry, for a while. And he asked me to test with him, and I was very resilient. It took 8 months of coffees and Costas for me to actually test as a model, and it finally convinced me. And then from then, other photographers started testing. But all this time, I did not take it seriously. It's testing, it's free images, I don't have to pay for them. It's fine. And then other sometimes other models will see my pictures and they're like, who's this new black chick on the street? And they were like, oh, you know what, you should model. Nah, 2009, you should model 2010, you should model 2011, 12, 2013 I went to Germany. I'll never forget it. I was shooting with a guy called Thorsten Japanski. He's really helped me a lot. Images were shot that day. I went to Germany to shoot, and I was like, if anyone's gonna convince me if I should be a model, it would be him. His experience is like, he works for big company brands. So I'll be shot, and after we finished shooting, he showed me the pictures. And it was the first time, I've been testing beforehand, it was the first time I looked at pictures and was like, okay, I can do this. And it wasn't edited, it wasn't nothing, and it was just me and him. I did my own makeup, and we just took pictures, and I was like, okay, cool, I should do this. Yeah, I should do this.
So what's your goal? What do you aspire to be now? Like, what's your main focus? Because I know you do dance, you do modelling. Are you kind of focusing on one, or are you kind of doing them both together?
At the moment, I'm juggling between the two, because dance is my passion, so that's always going to be this. I'm always pulled when I'm away and shoots and stuff like that. I'm always missing dance, so when I come back, I'm going to take class. But my main goal, modelling wise, is to be, my strength in modelling is beauty. So I do a lot of beauty stuff, and I do editorial and beauty. It's between those two. So I'm hoping in moving forward, hopefully by the end of this year or next year, to be the face of a brand. I created this little video of introducing myself to the world. My name's Karen, and I'm a model. And I said, you know, you never know, it could be Iman, it could be Matt, it could be Bobby Brown, it could be other little beauty products. I mean, there is a luxury brand called We Are Africa that I currently represent. It's based in South Africa, and there's like, we working on doing the next campaign. So just being the face of a brand, and also shooting my editorials, and I'm traveling around a lot this year, so I'm hoping that spreading myself out there will allow me to be in other magazines and other stuff, because London itself hasn't got much work for ethnic minorities. It's a real hustle for black models.
Have you ever considered kind of like moving abroad or moving away to pursue your modelling career more, where it, you know, where there is more opportunities?
Yeah, because I think for me, I believe there's loads of models, and this might sound offensive to some models, but there's a lot of models are Facebook models, and I was like, if I'm going to do this, I'm really going to find out exactly where is my market, and
right, yeah,
am I a model, can I model? That's why I went to New York for a bit, to go see these agencies and speak to them and say, you know, this is my book, where do you think I could go, where is my strength? Can I model, so that I can actually get more out of it and understand. I think you should learn your strengths, your weaknesses, learn the environment, have the knowledge. Once you have the knowledge, then shoot out, and that's what I'm doing right now. I'm collecting knowledge, and I'm like, okay, so New York said this, now I'm going to Paris, then I'm going to go to LA, then I'm going to go to South Africa. I'm trying to collect knowledge and knowing my niche, knowing my market, and then wherever it is, then at least they're exposed to me and I'm exposed to them. So yeah, hopefully I'll be a face of a brand very soon. I keep Instagramming people. I'm like, one day you're gonna wake up and you're gonna be like, whoa.
There we go. There's Karen.
There's Karen. But yeah, and do you know what it is? Like for me, it's been modeling's very effortless.
Yeah.
I've kind of just fall into it. So at the moment it's riding itself. It's kind of just happening by itself. So I'm just hoping it keeps going.
Great, thank you so much. Can you give like any of your details, where they can find you online, where they can find you Twitter or anything like that, just in case they will follow you and ask you a bit more questions?
It's at Karen Bengo, Facebook at Karen Bengo, Instagram at Karen Bengo, Twitter. Everything is Karen Bengo. You tap it in, you will find it. Yeah.
Find everything, and you can find her biography, everything all there on Google as well. Yeah. Okay, thank you so much, Karen, for coming in today. We wish you all the best, and I know we'll be seeing your face very, very soon.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. Thank you so much, guys. You've been watching Urban Smash TV. We'll catch you very soon.